You just mumbled in your sleep that married women are the best. The next second, you went from lifelong single to reborn as scum. This wife-beater had married a rising starlet. She even had his adorable daughter. But after the honeymoon phase, he got fired. He blamed his career loss on marrying this jinx. You curse him under your breath. Bastard. On the couch, the mother and child tremble after the old Ethan's beating. Chloe, holding the child, sees you staring at her. She pulls Lily tighter into her arms. Tears fill her eyes. It isn't that she never thought of taking Lily and leaving, but she is an orphan herself. And all the family's money is in that monster's hands. Seeing how terrified they are, you sigh. You're here now. Might as well deal with it. Then you slowly stand and turn on the light. A warm orange glow fills the room. Looking at the mess, you scratch your head, speechless. First, you open the window for air. Then you quietly pick up the empty bottles. Chloe still sits curled on the couch, holding Lily. But a flicker of surprise crosses her eyes. You don't rush over and scare them. Instead, you get a towel from the kitchen and wipe the table. By the time the place is spotless, you're soaked in sweat. You grab clean clothes from the bedroom and head into the bathroom. Chloe stares at the closed bathroom door. Her tense body finally eases. She looks at the room you just cleaned. Disbelief fills her eyes. What is this monster up to? Mommy, I'm hungry. Lily looks up at her mom with big round eyes. Be good, Lily. Mommy will cook soon. Chloe strokes Lily's hair and says softly. She can only wait for that monster to fall asleep. Only then can she cook for herself and her child. Then the bathroom door opens and you step out. The mother and daughter on the worn couch shrink back at once. You shake your head, ignore them and leave the apartment. Chloe freezes, despair creeping into her eyes. Is he buying more liquor? Hasn't he had enough tonight? She and Lily will go hungry again. Chloe bites her lip, pale-faced, tears falling non-stop. Don't cry, Mommy. Lily isn't hungry anymore. Lily thinks her hunger made Mommy cry. She reaches out with tiny hands and clumsily wipes Chloe's face. Chloe bites her lip, crying even harder. After a long while, she says in a trembling voice, Be good, Lily. Mommy will put you to sleep. Then you won't feel hungry. I'll get up early and make you something good. Okay? Okay. Mommy, don't cry. Chloe softly hums a lullaby, coaxing Lily to sleep. Watching Lily slowly close her eyes, Chloe thinks of the 2 years since her marriage. Her heart aches. At last, she makes up her mind. Tomorrow, she leaves this hell. Even dying out there is better than dying under this monster. Suddenly, the lock clicks outside. Lost in thought, Chloe trembles again. She covers Lily's ears and quietly listens. You open the door and glance at the couch. You pause. They must have gone back to the bedroom. But they probably haven't eaten yet. You stare at the food in your hands. After a moment, you set the food on the table. Then you walk toward the bedroom. Chloe's whole body stays tense. She hears your footsteps coming closer. She prays you won't come in. But the next second, a knock hits the door. I bought you food. If you're hungry, come eat. I'll sleep in the guest room tonight. Chloe's eyes fly open. Then she hears your footsteps fade away. The room falls quiet again. Only Chloe's nervous breathing fills the bedroom. At some point, Lily opens her eyes. She clearly heard you, and now stares curiously at the closed door. Today, her smelly dad didn't come back to sleep. And he seemed to say he bought them food. Thinking of food, she feels hungry again and swallows. She looks at her mom with hope. Chloe looks down at her daughter's hopeful eyes. At last, she gathers courage and tiptoes to the door. She opens it, and the smell of food rushes in. Chloe's eyes instantly grow wet. He really bought food for them. Faced with this monster's sudden kindness, Chloe feels no joy, only fear from deep inside. Why is he doing this? What does he want from her? Barefoot, Lily runs over on her little legs. She peeks through the doorway, and her eyes light up. Drool slips out before she can stop it. But she doesn't move on her own. She looks up, staring at her mom with wide eyes. Chloe closes her eyes helplessly and takes a deep breath. Then she forces a smile and picks Lily up. Be good, Lily. Let's eat quietly. Lily quickly nods her little head. Inside the room, you hear everything. You sigh deeply again. Then you start thinking. After buying the food, you realized. There's only a little over 1,800 left in savings. You need to make money. A moment later, you sit up, eyes bright. How did you miss it? This is a parallel world. Excited, you grab your phone and start scrolling. After a while, a smile spreads across your face. This world is just like the memory said. Its culture and entertainment scene are totally different from yours. Even some awful throwaway songs can top the charts. You grip your phone, thoughts racing. One classic song after another surfaces in your mind. As you keep thinking, you start to fade. Exhausted, you slowly drift off to sleep. At 6 sharp the next morning, you quietly open the door. The table and kitchen are already spotless. Chloe must have cleaned up after eating last night. You stand there and think for a moment. Then you quietly go wash up. You know Chloe usually gets up at 8 to cook. Because the old Ethan never got up before 10. Only after he woke up and drank could they eat his leftovers. You sigh again and quickly wash up. Chloe is already awake, but she doesn't dare go out. The washing sounds stop. The front door opens, then closes. Chloe presses her lips together, staring at the bedroom door. Where did he go now? She waits, but hears nothing. Chloe looks at Lily, still asleep beside her. After thinking, she gathers courage, gets out of bed, and steps out. The smell of alcohol has faded. Fresh air blows in through the window. It smells wonderful. Feels unreal to Chloe. She hasn't smelled air this clean in so long. Chloe walks to the window and stares outside, lost in thought. Only then does she remember she is only 24. After a while, the door sounds again, snapping her awake. Her body tenses, and she turns around stiffly. You freeze awkwardly too. You didn't expect Chloe to be up. After washing up, you found there was no food at home. So you bought meat, vegetables, and rice. Both of you stand frozen. Only now do you truly see your wife. She's beautiful, prettier than any influencer or star from your world. But she's far too thin, her face painfully pale. Probably from no sunlight and poor nutrition. Seeing it, you feel pain, rage, and shame. What a beast. Abusing such a beautiful wife? He deserved hell. Morning. I'll go make breakfast. You break the awkward silence and hurry into the kitchen with the groceries. Chloe can hardly believe her eyes or ears. He greeted her? And since when can he cook? Chloe silently watches your busy back in the kitchen. A deep sense of hurt rises in her chest. She bites her lip hard, eyes wet. What is this? Pity? Mommy. Lily is awake. Maybe because she couldn't find her mom, she runs out barefoot. As soon as she comes out, her little nose catches the smell of food. She turns and stares at the kitchen with wide eyes. You naturally see the little girl from the kitchen. You grin at her, but Lily gets scared and hides behind Chloe. You rub your nose helplessly. Soon breakfast is ready. You look at them standing stiffly. Wash up and come eat. Lily is already swallowing hard, but she doesn't move. Chloe also watches the scene in quiet alarm. You had been hopeful, but seeing them so guarded, your hope sinks like a stone. After a silence, you sigh. You two eat first. With that, you walk into the guest room. Chloe doesn't move. She watches the guest room door close. Then she looks down at her daughter's hopeful eyes and sighs inside. Lily, wash your hands. Let's eat. On the table is the millet porridge you made. Golden and tempting with 2 side dishes and a small bowl of steamed egg. The moment Lily sees the steamed egg, her eyes light up. Mommy, did Daddy make this for Lily? Chloe is speechless for a moment. Looking at her daughter's hopeful face, she finally nods. Lily's eyes shine even brighter. She eagerly scoops up egg custard and puts it in her mouth. This is the first meal Daddy ever made her. Tastes so good. Chloe only eats in silence. Her heart is torn and confused. Her eyes drift to the closed guest room door. At the desk inside, you're starving, but you know, the mother and child still can't sit at the same table with you. You shake those thoughts away. Then you take out your phone and open this world's video app. You delete the old account with a few thousand followers. Then you register a new one. Out of habit, you tap the trending list. The next second, your brows furrow. What kind of trash is this? Since when can a cheesy song like Last Minute Prayer dominate trending? You make up your mind. You pull a few long-forgotten sheets of staff paper from the desk. Chloe left these behind. You spread the staff paper on the desk. Your pen flies across the page, writing guitar tabs. In your old world, you were a songwriter. Now you're just moving songs across worlds. Easy. In just a short while, a full score sits before you. You eagerly pull a guitar from the closet. Then you sit at the desk with it and get into the mood. The next second, you close your eyes and lightly strum. As the guitar drifts out, Chloe, eating in silence, freezes. He can play guitar? How? That guitar is hers. Chloe knows he can't play. At least he never could before. So what is this? Then your voice slowly joins the guitar. I dreamed you left and woke up crying. As night wind crosses the sill, can you feel my love? When we grow old, will you still be by my side? Let vows and lies drift away with the past. Chloe is even more stunned, her eyes full of disbelief. Even Lily, happily eating, is drawn in by the song. She stops her spoon and looks at the closed guest room door. Her big eyes blink as she tilts her head toward it. Lily knows it is Daddy's voice, the one who cooked for her. So gentle. Even though Chloe has never heard this song, she can feel its power, its beautiful melody. She can hardly believe it came from a monster. Then the next line comes. So many loved your face when you were young. But who would bear the years' cruel change? So many came and went through your life. But with you in my life, I'll always be there. At this, Chloe can't hold back. Her shoulders start to shake. Tears fall one by one. 2 years. 2 whole years. She has lived in fear every day. She hasn't heard music in 2 years. She hasn't left home in 2 years. Every day is chores, bills, and a trashed home. And a man slowly turning into a demon. Now she finally found the courage to run. So why is he singing this? What does his sudden change mean? Chloe starts to break. She is lost again, afraid of the road ahead, and afraid of this changed man. What if it's just a cruel dream? The song stops then. Lily notices Mommy crying. Panicked, she climbs onto Chloe's lap. She reaches out, trying hard to wipe her tears. Don't cry, Mommy. Lily will blow on it. Lily thinks Mommy's body hurts again. She wipes Chloe's tears, then lifts her little face, pulls open Chloe's collar, and blows. Under it, Chloe's back is covered in scars. You, of course, don't know what your song did to them outside. Right now, you open TikTok and hit record. You don't show your face, only the part below your nose. Holding the guitar, you clear your throat. This time, you perform the full song much more seriously. When it ends, you save the recording. Then you trim the dead time at the start and end. Finally, you extract the audio and attach the lyrics and music. You file the copyright online. Once it's all done, you add the title All My Life With You, an original song. For everyone. Hope you like it. Please like and support. Upload successful. You let out a breath. Finally done. Now you just wait for the crowd to react. In this era, this song is a bombshell. You put the guitar back, then rub your empty stomach. You scratch your head. Wonder if they've finished eating. Man, I'm starving. This is torture. Rubbing your stomach, you can't wait anymore and crack the door open. You peek out like a thief. You see Chloe carrying Lily away from the table, her eyes red. She looks like she just cried. She clearly sees you too. After freezing, she quickly carries Lily back to the master bedroom. You breathe out and walk to the table. You can finally eat. There is clearly food left for you. You feel a little happy and pick up the millet porridge. You wolf it down and clean every plate. After cleaning up, you wander around with nothing to do. You look over the place. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. Only about 540 square feet, bought together when they married. Everything here was set up back then. Now it all looks worn out. You shake your head and drop onto the couch. It's hard to imagine Chloe and the child. Living in this atmosphere, barely going out for 2 years. Feels like prison. You know you can't change much overnight. So you curl up on the small couch and scroll your phone. You search how to run a home and how to make a child happy. How to be a good dad. The answers are all over the place. They make you scratch your head. Then the master bedroom door opens. You look over and see a little head peek out. Lily tilts her head, staring with almond eyes just like her mom's. She studies you with curiosity. Those bright eyes are so pure and innocent that your heart almost melts. But Lily's little face is too thin, just like her mom's. She'd be even cuter with a little more roundness. No wonder. Before, they only got leftovers each day. And if the food had liquor in it, the little one couldn't eat it. The old Ethan gave them no money, so they ate whenever they could. Seeing Lily, you instinctively try to smile. But before your lips even move, Lily gets scared, shuts the door, and darts back inside. Chloe's clear voice sounds from inside. She is soothing the child. Your smile freezes. You rub your nose innocently. Time slips by. At noon, you put down your phone and stand. Time to make lunch. Just then, the bedroom door opens. Chloe walks out with a pile of clothes, expressionless. As if she doesn't see you by the couch, she heads straight to the bathroom. You clearly see her body stiffen when she comes out. Is she going to do laundry? You suddenly remember the clothes you changed out of yesterday are still in the washer. With that in mind, you quickly head to the bathroom too. Chloe is nervous. She didn't expect you to still be home. Usually, you'd be out drinking with your loser buddies by now. She hears your footsteps coming closer. Her nerves spike. Her body trembles. My clothes are still in the washer. Can I take them out to hang first? Your familiar voice comes from behind her. Chloe, bent over opening the washer, jumps in fright. She stumbles and shrinks deeper into the bathroom. Careful, you can't help saying. Only then does Chloe realize you're asking her permission. She avoids your eyes. Okay, you take them first. Thanks. You clench your fists, your hands shaking. Rage and heartache fill your eyes. You clearly saw, below Chloe's neck, the purple red welts across her skin. You take your clothes from the washer and stop looking at her. I'll make lunch later. Remember to call Lily out to eat. Lily's asleep. I'll wake her up later. Chloe shrinks back again, looking deeply panicked. You know staying here only pressures her. Helpless, you rub your nose. You grab your clothes and quickly hang them on the balcony. Then you head into the kitchen. In the bathroom, Chloe stands frozen, holding her clothes. Only when cooking sounds rise from the kitchen does she snap out of it. She shakily puts the clothes into the washer. But her eyes keep drifting toward the kitchen. What happened to him? Chloe unconsciously rubs her nose. Then she freezes. Since when did he have that habit? Chloe stands by the washer, listening to the drum turn. Her heart is a mess. When the wash finally finishes, She takes the clothes to the balcony and starts hanging them. That man is still in the kitchen, busy as ever. Lily doesn't wait for Chloe to wake her. She wakes up on her own and opens the door barefoot again. Her little hands keep rubbing her sleepy eyes. The next second, she sees you busy in the kitchen. Her pretty big eyes clearly light up. Then she curiously leans on the kitchen doorway, watching your back. Chloe turns after hanging the clothes and sees it. Tiny Lily is full of hope, while you bustle in the kitchen. Chloe nearly breaks. She quickly turns and leans against the wall. Covering her face, she slowly crouches down. Silent tears fall. This is a scene she once dreamed of, a very long time ago. You still don't eat at the same table with them. After setting the food down, you hurry out the door. Hearing the door, Chloe hastily wipes her tears. She bites her lip, stands, and carries Lily to the table. No one knows how conflicted she feels. Even she doesn't know what she's thinking. Lunch is just as good as breakfast. The little girl is already happily eating egg custard. But their quiet lunch is soon broken by the door opening. They look up by instinct. They see you walk in with a big bag. Lily slides down a little and inches closer. Her little spoon of steamed egg is still in her mouth. Her big eyes follow your every move. You keep your eyes lowered, not daring to look at the scared pair. You just walk to the couch, set the bag down and speak. Your voice is a little muffled. I bought you some ointment. Remember to use it. And I got the kid a toy. I don't know if she'll like it. I saw other little girls had one. She should have one too. Chloe doesn't answer. You pause. I know you won't believe me, but I still need to say it. I won't drink anymore. And I won't hit you again. You and Lily at home don't need to be so scared. She's still little. This mood isn't good for her. You say it all in one breath, and the weight in your chest eases. You don't wait for Chloe to reply. You quietly return to the guest room. Chloe watches you disappear and sees the door close. She has even less idea what to say. In just one day, faced with this man's sudden change, she still can't lower her guard. Inside the room, you feel even worse. Your eyes are red. You clearly cried outside too. If you could, you'd rather never have crossed over. You'd rather not know any of this happened. Especially when you saw the scars on Chloe's body. Your already heavy heart sinks even more. You've only been in this home for one day. Your heart is so heavy, you're close to breaking. You just can't understand how anyone could hate their own family that much. After dinner, Chloe still leaves some food for you. She looks at the bag on the table and thinks. In the end, she takes Lily back to the master bedroom. You hear the bedroom door close and know they are done eating. Only then do you get up and step out. Then you see the bag on the coffee table, still unopened. Sits untouched. You press your lips together and sigh. You don't know what to do, so you sit and eat in silence. Then, unexpectedly, the master bedroom door opens again. Lily pokes her little head out again. She curiously watches you eat. You try to smile at her again. This time it works. She doesn't run away. She just keeps studying you as you eat. You relax a little. That sweet little face heals your heavy heart a bit. You put down your chopsticks and use the gentlest voice of your life. You call softly, Lily. Your sudden voice makes her little body tremble. But she doesn't hide. Instead, she looks back into the room. As if encouraged, she looks at you again. Then her tiny, sweet voice says, Daddy. Hearing that, your whole body shakes. Your eyes instantly wet. It's the most beautiful sound you've heard since coming here. Lily tilts her head, confused by this daddy who's crying and smiling. She seems to wonder how someone can smile while crying. You answer softly, then stand up. You go to the couch and take the doll from the bag. You gently wave it at Lily. She blinks her big eyes. She seems tempted. She looks at the doll in your hand, then turns back toward the bedroom. After a long moment, she slowly shuffles toward you. Your heart pounds like a drum. You're terrified of scaring this little girl finally walking toward you. Lily only knows Daddy makes yummy food now. And now he's holding a toy she likes. Maybe he won't be mean to her and Mommy anymore. She comes over and looks up. She sniffs hard, then gives a happy smile. Daddy doesn't smell bad anymore. Lily, is the doll in Daddy's hand pretty? You speak as gently as you can. Lily's little hand moves. She seems to want to take the doll, but she still can't bring herself to reach out. She only stares at you with big, dark, shining eyes. Your eyes stay on Lily, so of course you notice. So you slowly crouch until you're level with her. Then you gently place the toy in her hands. Lily finally takes the toy she likes. Her eyes move from you to the doll. Her tiny fingers stroke the doll's soft dress. Her eyes curve into happy little crescents. You watch her joyfully clutch the toy. Your heart twists, especially seeing her thin little face up close, and her faded clothes clearly far too small. Your heart feels stabbed. She's only 3. She should be cherished at this age. But now, over one tiny toy, she's happy beyond words. You grit your teeth and quickly wipe your eyes. You force a smile and quietly watch Lily play beside you. In this moment, nothing else exists. Inside the master bedroom, Chloe is even more nervous. She doesn't know if this is right, but she agrees with what you said. The child is still little. She shouldn't grow up in fear. Letting Lily get close to you is the most she can do right now. Outside, Lily lets out bell-like laughs from time to time. Chloe can't help crying when she hears them. She sits quietly on the bed, wiping her tears in silence. Before long, Lily seems tired. She hugs the doll tight and glances at Daddy, still grinning at her like a fool. Her little face looks conflicted. Then she turns and patters back to the bedroom. You stare blankly as her little figure disappears. You rub your nose and smile silently. Looks like you need to buy her proper slippers. Running around barefoot all the time isn't good. What you don't know is, in just one night, all my life with you has gone wild on TikTok. By 10 that night, the video has shot to number 5 on TikTok trending. At TikTok HQ, Operations Director Madison Blake hears a knock on her office door. Just done with work, she frowns at the person coming in. Her face is stern. Nick from Tech walks in, tablet in hand. Facing this hard-charging boss, he wipes the sweat from his forehead. Director Blake, I have something urgent to report. A video on the platform. Hit trending in just 2 hours. It's number 5 now. Madison doesn't take it seriously. She still frowns and waves for Nick's tablet. Why panic? This isn't the first time. Tell me, which big influencer crashed this time? Not a big influencer. It's a new account made today. And we didn't boost it at all. The video is just one song. Nick speaks carefully, watching Director Blake's face. He knows very well. She hates being bothered after hours. He's betting on this video's value. Hearing him, Madison does look surprised. A new account? One song? It hit number 5 without any boost? As she speaks, she sits back down. She opens TikTok trending. Then the surprise in her eyes deepens. It's number 4 now. Now I have to hear what kind of song this is. After the song ends, Madison falls silent. In all her time working at TikTok, this is the first song here that has sounded this good. Madison opens the creator's profile and checks the name. Stella Grace. A lovely name. Nick, you did well. Boost this video. Get it in front of more people. Make sure it's number 1 by tomorrow. Nick nods hard. He knows his gamble paid off. After Nick leaves, Madison listens to the whole song again. It's still that good. Her fingers tap lightly on the desk, as if she's thinking. A moment later, she picks up her phone and sends a DM. You get up at 5. You still don't know your song has blown up. After a quick wash, you leave for your morning workout. This body is worse than you thought. After only a short run, you're already gasping. You run and stop and run, for an hour. At last, you finish 3 miles. That's the workout plan you set for yourself. When you get home, it's already 7:40. You push open the door and run right into Chloe coming out of the bathroom. Her bangs are wet, and she's drying them with a towel. She jumps when she sees you, panic on her face. I didn't know you went out. I'll make breakfast now. You pause, awkward in the moment, but you answer quickly. Lily's still sleeping. Chloe presses her lips together and murmurs yes. Her heart beats faster. Your fresh, post-workout energy feels strange to her. She's used to your ruined, lifeless look. Seeing you so bright all of a sudden unsettles her. She instinctively avoids you and heads for the kitchen. Go check on Lily. I'll cook after I shower. Anything you want to eat? Your slightly eager voice comes from behind her. Chloe stops. After a while, her soft, trembling voice answers. No, nothing. Make whatever. I'll check on her. Then she speeds up and escapes into the bedroom. You look at the closed door and shrug helplessly. After your shower, you're starving. And the old body's alcohol cravings kick in. You feel awful, your mouth watering nonstop. You can only cook while chugging hot water to cope. Lily wakes up then. After Chloe helps her wash up, she leans on the kitchen doorway and watches you cook. She is still hugging the doll you gave her yesterday. You turn and see the little girl. You break into a doting grin. What does Lily want for breakfast? Daddy will make it. Lily's 2 little braids sway. She tilts her head and thinks hard. Then her big eyes curve. Egg custard. Lily loves egg custard. Okay, egg custard it is, you say fondly. You reach to pat her head, then quietly pull your hand back. You're afraid of scaring this little angel. Take it slow. No rush, you think. Lily is clearly starting to accept you. It gives you hope. Your mood lifts. For the moment, even the cravings and hunger seem to fade. You set breakfast on the table and, as usual, return to your small room. You let the mother and daughter eat first. But this time, it's better than before. Outside, there is clearly more laughter as they eat. In the guest room, you lie on the bed and pick up your muted phone. You want to see how the video did. The moment you unlock it, you're stunned. Holy crap. How many notifications is that? You swallow. You open TikTok and go to your profile. The 1 million plus follower count nearly blinds you. Excited, you tap the video. Over 2 million likes and nearly 1 million comments. Make a smile spread across your face. One song made you famous. And the comments are all praise. Everywhere, people are praising it. More people are begging you to post more songs like this. Now it's time to check the earnings. You open the creator wallet. The number you see makes you grin. With no ads at all. In just one day, this video earned from traffic alone a crazy 320,000. And that was after tax. You finally breathe out. You have money now. Life doesn't have to be so tight anymore. Before, with just over 1,000 to your name, you even bought groceries carefully. After moving the money to your card, you wait until the two outside finish eating and the bedroom door shuts. Only then do you hurry out for breakfast. You finish the food and wash the dishes. Then you grab your phone and rush out. Your complex sits in Fairview's old district. It's pretty run down now. The only reason they bought here was because it was cheap. He and Chloe got married not long after starting work. They didn't have much money. Back then, they dreamed of upgrading someday. But in 2 years, the old Ethan never found another job. He burned through all their savings. He even sold Chloe's phone for booze. Leaving the old complex, you head straight to the mall from memory. As soon as you enter, you see a Novatech store, a big homegrown phone brand. Maybe because most people are at work. There are few customers. A young salesgirl is bored behind the counter, painting her nails. When she sees you, her eyes clearly light up. She quickly comes over. Buying a phone? Handsome? Yeah, you nod. You scan the counter and pick a sky blue phone. She quickly takes it out, smiling wider. Great taste. This is our newest model. It's way ahead with 100x zoom. And the world's first phone with satellite calls. You nod. Then you think and ask, you sell SIM cards, right? Of course. Is it for you? If so, we can set it up here. Not for me. It's for my wife. The salesgirl freezes. She glances at you again, oddly disappointed. Such a young guy. Why jump into marriage so early? Of course, the good ones are always taken. He buys his wife a phone worth thousands without blinking. That's what she thinks. But she keeps talking. Your wife is really lucky. I'm sure she'll love this phone. But for a SIM card, your wife has to bring her ID and handle it in person. Okay, then please just pack the phone up. You scratch your head. You didn't expect this world to require real name registration for SIM cards too. So you have her box up the phone first. Soon it's packed. You scan to pay and quickly leave the store. You still have a lot to buy. You've already spent too much time here. After you leave home, Chloe cleans the whole place. Then she sits on the couch, looking at the blue sky. After 2 days of airing out, the liquor smell is gone. Fresh air keeps drifting in through the window. Feels incredibly nice. Before, Chloe wouldn't have dared imagine this. Watching Lily play happily, Chloe's lips lift without her noticing. Days like this are nice. Suddenly, the lock turns, snapping Chloe out of it. Lily quickly gets up and dives into Chloe's arms with her doll. Noise comes from outside, followed by your familiar voice. Slow, slow. Don't scratch it. Turn it upright to bring it in. Chloe panics a little and quickly picks Lily up. She wants to return to the bedroom, but she can't help looking toward the door. You and a strange man come into view first. You're carrying a cream-colored, cloud-style couch into the room. When you see Chloe, your eyes clearly brighten. Smiling brightly, you say, "Could you pour a few cups of hot water? The movers can take a break later." "Okay, I'll get it now." Chloe, unused to outsiders, feels at a loss. But she quickly reacts and carries Lily into the kitchen. Your smile grows. You're already drenched in sweat, but still full of energy. You and the movers bring the new couch inside. Then you move out the old couch, followed by the TV, fridge, and plants. With each new piece, the home instantly changes. The worn-out place feels brand new. Feels alive again. In the end, you sell all the old furniture. For 800. Chloe winces. They were old, sure, but still usable. 800 is way too low. But what she wonders more is where you got so much money. By her math, the family should be nearly broke. After seeing the movers off, you return with a big bag. You look over your work with satisfaction. The small living room now feels full. Now it feels like a home. You wipe the sweat from your face. You set the bag on the new coffee table and drop onto the soft couch. The mother and daughter are still standing in the kitchen. Chloe has put Lily down by now. She hugs her mom's leg, looking around like a curious little baby. She's clearly studying all the new things. Seeing her like that, you smile. Your eyes narrow with a sudden sense of achievement. From the big bag on the coffee table, you take out a big pink toy and set it down. Your eyes stay on Lily. Sure enough, the toy grabs Lily's attention at once. She stares at it and can't look away. One little hand still clutches her doll. The other grips Chloe's shirt as she leans forward, trying to see what toy you have. You wave her over and look at her fondly. "Lily, come here. See what Daddy got you." Lily doesn't run over right away. She looks up at Mommy first. Chloe's lips move, but she says nothing. Only then does Lily slowly step over. By then, you've opened the packaging. Inside is a princess dollhouse. Oh no, the princess house is so messy. Lily, do you want to help Daddy decorate the little princess's home? Hearing you, Lily's eyes sparkle. They are full of longing. Her little body inches closer to the couch. She comes right to your leg. You smile gently. You pick up the little princess and wave it before her eyes. In a silly, sweet voice, you sigh, the princess isn't dressed yet. Daddy doesn't know how. Lily, help Daddy make her pretty. Okay. As you speak, you hold the princess out to her. Lily blinks her big eyes and looks at you. Then she slowly lifts her little hand. At last, she touches the princess in your hand. You keep smiling and place it in Lily's hand. You try to hold her tiny hand with your big one. When her warm hand rests in yours, your lips lift slightly. Then you pick up the princess's pink dress. Holding Lily's hand with one hand, you offer the dress with the other. Your gentle voice sounds again. Dressing the princess is up to Lily. Can Lily teach Daddy? Daddy's hand is so warm, even warmer than Mommy's. Lily looks at the princess, then at your pitiful face. Then she smiles. Daddy is so silly. Lily will teach Daddy. Her little white teeth show as she leans against your leg. She takes the dress and clumsily puts it on the princess. You laugh too, humbly accepting her lesson. You learn how to dress the princess. In that moment, the small room suddenly feels bright. Chloe leans against the doorway, quietly watching the beautiful scene, eyes wet. The father and daughter haven't played long. Before Lily, guided by you, is decorating the dollhouse. You look up and see Chloe dazed by the kitchen doorway. Her washed-out light blue shirt suddenly stings your eyes. You narrow your eyes. Then it comes back to you. It's a matching family shirt, bought for Lily's 2nd birthday. Chloe bought it in secret. Later, the old Ethan found out and Chloe was beaten. Her phone was sold by him too. Remembering this, you fall silent. The next second, you stagger up. Covering your mouth, you rush to the bathroom and start throwing up. Now you know what it feels like when a decent person relives this in first person. The disgust and rage are overwhelming. The sudden change terrifies the mother and daughter outside. Chloe jolts in fear. She rushes to the couch and pulls Lily into her arms. Lily buries herself deep in Chloe's arms. She's afraid Daddy will burst out after vomiting and hit and yell at her and Mommy like before. Before, whenever Daddy made sounds like that, he became as scary as a man-eating tiger. After a while, you stumble out of the bathroom, eyes bloodshot. They are red all over. Seeing terrified Chloe and Lily, your heart hurts even more, and your stomach keeps churning. Still, you force down the discomfort. Weakly, you say, sorry. I scared you. I just don't feel well. The thought that you're now in this body feels like a million ants crawling over you. Chloe and Lily still look at you with fear. You sigh heavily and walk around Chloe, who is holding Lily. Then you quietly enter the kitchen and start washing vegetables. Lily probably isn't done playing. Play with her a little longer. I'll make lunch. Chloe studies your profile. That face is so familiar, yet so strange. At last, she nods and sits with Lily where you were. Lily secretly peeks out from Mommy's arms. When she sees Daddy is still the gentle Daddy, a smile finally returns to her little face. When lunch is ready, the smell fills the living room. Chloe sees you set the dishes on the table, then quietly return to the guest room. Her lips move slightly, but she says nothing. During lunch, Lily holds her little spoon in her mouth and looks at Mommy. Her tiny brows furrow in confusion. Mommy, why doesn't Daddy eat with us anymore? Chloe is nibbling a piece of stir-fried pork. It's her favorite dish, before and after marriage. But she rarely eats it now because you can't handle spice. Hearing her daughter's question, Chloe instinctively looks toward the guest room. Then she turns back to her confused daughter. Suddenly, she smiles, bright as spring flowers. She is breathtaking, because Mommy and Daddy aren't ready yet. The little girl doesn't get it. Her brows pinch tighter. Her little mind can't understand Mommy's words. In the bedroom, you sit there in a daze. You know you threw up because of your mind, but you can't change it. Deep down, you keep telling yourself, it wasn't your fault, but it doesn't change that he is you now. Helpless, you take out your phone. You scroll videos to distract yourself. Your video is still high on trending. Many comments are begging for another song. Then dishwashing sounds come from outside. You put down your phone. You open the door and step out. Food is still left for you on the table. Chloe is washing dishes in the kitchen. Lily is back on the couch, playing with her new toy. Seeing Daddy come out, Lily isn't as scared as before. You smile, walk over, and gently pat her little head. Then you look toward the kitchen. Chloe has just stepped out when she sees you staring. Her nerves tighten. She doesn't know where to put her hands. She can only clutch her shirt helplessly. Seeing Chloe so meek, you can't help frowning. Inside, you sigh. It's because she's so gentle and reserved that the old demon dared bully her without fear. Thinking of that, your frown eases. You take the new phone from the coffee table and set it down. Still looking at Chloe, you speak softly. I bought you a phone. See if you like it. And I want to talk about something. Can you sit down? Chloe has her head lowered. Only after hearing you does she look up. First, she meets your clear, clean eyes. Then she sees the brand new phone on the table. Chloe hesitates, then softly murmurs yes. She slowly walks to the couch and sits. What do you want to talk about? Her voice is tiny. You have to strain to hear it. You don't answer. Instead, you pick up the phone and open it yourself. You take out the new sky blue phone. You set it up quickly and hand it to Chloe. This phone is yours. You'll need to get the SIM yourself. I already saved my number. If I'm not home, call me if anything happens. As you speak, you take a stack of cash from your pocket. You place it before her. I just withdrew this. If you're free this afternoon, take Lily out. Staying home all the time isn't good. Buy whatever you need, especially clothes. Yours and Lily's are both too small. And get a bank card. Carrying cash isn't safe or convenient. You ramble on, saying everything on your mind. Chloe looks up and stares at the man before her. Listening to him ramble, her eyes slowly redden. Seeing Chloe still not take the phone, you rub your nose helplessly. You don't like it? I thought the color was nice, and it's the newest model. If you don't like it, you can buy one you do. Chloe shakes her head and looks deeply at you. No, I like it. Thank you. Her voice is still soft. It's choked with a slight tremble. Your eyes suddenly meet. You look away awkwardly, but breathe easier inside. Good. No need to thank me. Okay, I'll go eat. With that, you stand, hurry to the table and dig in. Chloe is still wondering where you got so much money for all this. But since you don't say, she won't ask. She picks up the new phone and looks at it. The sky blue body feels sleek and solid. Beside her, Lily puts down her toy and leans in. She curiously eyes the new phone in Mommy's hand. Chloe naturally reaches over and pats her head. The two of them start studying the phone together. Since you sweated all morning, after eating and doing the dishes, you want a hot shower. But today, the mother and daughter stay in the living room. So you feel too awkward to shower now. You can only return to the guest room, a little annoyed. By 5, it finally isn't so hot outside. Chloe sits on the couch, hesitating for a while. At last, she takes the cash and leads Lily out. Lily hasn't gone out in ages. She loves playing outside. But Mommy never took her out, and Daddy wouldn't let them. So this trip makes her incredibly happy. She holds her doll in one hand and Mommy's hand in the other, skipping along. Her big round eyes look everywhere. Everything outside feels new to her. But Chloe is tense, and her steps unconsciously speed up. Seeing people pass by, she feels strangely inferior, especially with her and Lily's ill-fitting clothes. It feels like everyone keeps glancing at them. The mall isn't far. She vaguely remembers it's 2 streets away. It has changed a lot from what she remembers. In just 2 years, it looks much more polished. As soon as she enters, she spots a phone store, with a SIM card counter inside. Chloe hesitates, then leads Lily in. The store is crowded, and the clerks are busy. And used to talking to people, Chloe stands there lost. Luckily, a salesgirl notices her and Lily and comes over. She first pats Lily's head. Then she smiles. What a good little girl. Are you looking to buy a phone? Hearing someone praise Lily, Chloe smiles too. She shakes her head. No, I have a phone. I need a SIM card. Can I get one now? The salesgirl keeps smiling. As she talks, she guides Chloe to the counter. Of course. This way, please. We have several plans to choose from. May I ask what brand your phone is? If it's our brand, you get a discount on the SIM plan. At the word discount, Chloe's eyes light up. She quickly takes out the phone and shows it to the clerk. She asks softly, does this count? I think it's your brand. It was bought this morning. The salesgirl freezes and looks Chloe over again. Only a couple of this newest model sold today, and now she's getting a SIM. Naturally, the clerk thinks of you from this morning. So this mother and daughter are that handsome guy's wife and child? But why are they both so thin, and why do their clothes fit so badly? That guy didn't look like someone who'd mistreat his family. The clerk can't figure it out, but she doesn't ask. She keeps smiling and says brightly, so the handsome man who bought the phone this morning is your husband? You're so lucky. This is our newest model. With this phone, you can get this plan. Top up 100, get 100 free, plus 600 free calling minutes. The service is just as enthusiastic. Only this time, it's for Chloe instead of you. Dazed by all the talk, Chloe pays and gets the SIM card. Even after leaving the store, the clerk's warm voice still echoes in her head. That was scary, but she actually called you a good man. Chloe almost wants to say, then why don't you take this good man home? After the SIM card, Chloe gets a bank card too. She deposits the cash. After the SIM, 4,900 remains. You gave her a full 5,000 this time. Walking out with the phone and bank card, Chloe looks at the towers around her and suddenly feels alive. Now she can take Lily and leave. With this money, she can find work and support them. She could even chase her dream again. This sudden freedom leaves Chloe frozen for a long time, until a tiny voice rings in her ear. Mommy, can Lily have an ice cream? She snaps back. Lily is still holding her hand. Her round eyes are fixed on an ice cream shop nearby, drool almost spilling out. Chloe smiles, bright and radiant. Yes, but only one or your little tummy will hurt. Okay, Lily loves mommy most. The mother and daughter are finally out. You finally take a nice shower. You have no idea Chloe might not come back. After showering, you start dinner. The usual 2 meat dishes and 2 vegetables. For the staple, you plan to make noodle soup. But since you don't know when they'll return, you don't cook it yet, afraid the noodles will get mushy. You set the dishes out and leave the cut noodles on the board. Then you flop onto the couch and scroll parenting tips. What if a child won't eat? Beat them. Nope, absolutely not. Skip that. Lily is so good. How could she not eat? Besides, she's so cute. You couldn't lay a finger on her. You scroll until you get sleepy and yawn. You check the time. It's already 7. Why aren't they back yet? You suddenly sit up. No way. Did something happen to them? You get nervous. You quickly stand, put on shoes, and get ready to look for them. But as you open the door, they happen to come back. A soft sweet scent drifts in and you freeze. Chloe is humming an unknown tune, walking lightly. The curve of her lips shows she's in a good mood. She holds several shopping bags. Lily clutches her shirt with one hand. In the other, she still holds the doll you gave her. What stuns you most is that both are wearing new clothes that fit. 2 pairs of bright almond eyes clearly pause when they see you. The next second, Lily sweetly comes over and says, "Daddy." Clearly, going out today and wearing new clothes has made Lily very happy. That one daddy nearly knocks your soul loose. You answer with a trembling voice, then crouch down. You ruffle Lily's hair and scoop the cute little girl up. You walk in first. How about daddy makes you noodles tonight? With 2 eggs. Okay, Lily likes eggs. Lily likes daddy most. Outside the door, Chloe is left speechless. The little traitor just said she loved mommy most, and now she's switched sides. Lily doesn't wait long. The egg noodles are ready soon. You set the noodles before her and tap her little nose. Then you turn toward the bedroom out of habit. Just as you turn, but the little girl suddenly tugs your shirt. "Daddy, can you eat with Lily?" Her soft little voice rings out again. You turn back and meet Lily's hopeful eyes. You hesitate. You sneak a look at Chloe beside her. Chloe says nothing. She doesn't look at you, as if she didn't hear Lily. She just slurps her noodles. You're speechless. This is impossible. Just give me a straight answer. What does silence even mean? You can only test the waters. Then I'll stay and eat with Lily. Daddy, sit. Sit next to Lily. Lily answers by happily patting the chair on her other side. You rub your nose. Awkwardly, you bring another bowl of noodles from the kitchen. Then you sit beside Lily. Mommy sits on her left. Daddy sits on her right. For the first time, Lily is between both parents. Her smile never fades. She even eats with extra effort. She cleans out a full bowl of noodles. In the end, Chloe worries she'll overeat. Only when Chloe stops her does the little girl give up. After dinner, Lily wants mommy and daddy to play dollhouse with her, but that wish falls through. In the end, only you play with Lily. After dinner, Chloe goes back to the master bedroom alone. You understand. Letting you eat at the table must have taken a huge fight inside her. You put yourself in Chloe's place. If you had been treated the way she was, there's no way you could make peace with your enemy. No, if it were you, the old Ethan's body would be long gone, chopped up and fed to dogs. You keep playing with Lily until 9 at night. Lily is so sleepy her little head keeps nodding, but she still refuses to sleep. During that time, you notice a serious problem. Lily is already 3, but she still can't take off her own shoes. Most 3-year-olds are already old enough for preschool. You know, this comes from her broken home life. You can't rush it, but it still breaks your heart. Just then, Chloe comes out of the bedroom. She says nothing, just silently watches you and Lily on the couch. The meaning in her eyes is clear. You get it at once and lift Lily from the couch. After kissing her little cheek, you smile and say, "Lily, time for bed. Daddy will play with you tomorrow. Okay?" Lily's nearly closed eyes open a little. She looks at your face, then turns to Chloe. Then she suddenly buries her head in Daddy's neck. Lily wants to sleep with Daddy tonight. The sudden words leave you at a loss. Chloe's face darkens a little too. Nothing is scarier than sudden silence. You look at Chloe innocently. This is the kid's own idea. You really didn't put her up to it. Chloe secretly clenches her fists. This little traitor. After all this time caring for her. 2 days, and she's already fallen for the enemy's sweet talk. In the end, the little girl gets her way. Chloe quickly helps her wash up. Then Lily happily crawls into Daddy's bed. Lily clings to your neck like a koala and won't let go. You let her hold you like that. It's your first time putting a child to sleep. You remember the parenting tips online. So you gently tell Lily a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful kingdom. The king had 2 lovely daughters. One daughter was named Elsa. Lily feels completely content and falls into a deep sleep. The next morning, Lily is still asleep. You still get up early. You You quietly open the bedroom door and step into the living room. You're ready for your morning run. The next second, you can hardly believe it. You rub your eyes. The ointment on the coffee table is gone. Your eyes brighten, and a knowing smile spreads across your face. Today, you leave home in a great mood. Running, showering, and cooking take you over 2 hours. After breakfast is ready, you have one more mission. Wake your daughter. Lily wakes to your gentle voice. She rubs her sleepy eyes. The moment she sees you, a sweet, drowsy smile blooms on her face. The little girl stretches out her soft arms, clearly asking Daddy to hold her. You immediately reach out and gently pick her up. You dress her in the new clothes bought yesterday. Then you carry her out to wash up. You learned how to care for kids from videos. But theory is still theory. Once you actually do it, you realize how hard it is. Her little body is too delicate. You don't dare use force, so the whole thing looks clumsy. Especially when tying her hair, you are clearly out of your depth. After all that work, it still comes out crooked. Daddy is a big dummy. Lily sees her crooked hair in the mirror and pouts as she teases you. You pinch her little nose, making Lily giggle. She reaches out to pinch your nose too. Chloe comes out and sees this warm father-daughter moment. She says nothing, just quietly goes to the kitchen and brings out breakfast. Maybe even she doesn't notice that her lips have quietly curved upward. After the three of you have a simple breakfast, you don't hand Lily back to Chloe. Instead, you take Lily back to the couch and play with the dollhouse. But this time, while playing with Lily, you casually slip some simple numbers into her little head. Numbers from 1 to 10. After noticing Lily's issue, you quietly made a plan. You will build her learning through everyday play. Start with simple numbers, then basic life skills. You'll teach Lily slowly. Obviously, this won't happen overnight. Luckily, Lily is very smart. No one taught her before. Now, with your casual guidance, she quickly remembers some of it. And you notice that since Chloe came back yesterday, she seems like a different person. There is a spark in her that wasn't there before. It's a good sign, and it makes you feel much better. Chloe downloads apps like TikTok while watching the father and daughter interact. She also notices you quietly teaching Lily. She watches calmly, a hint of sweetness rising inside her. She always wanted to teach her child, but their old home life made survival hard enough. How could she possibly teach Lily like a normal mother? Chloe looks back at her phone screen. No wonder it's the newest model. Apps download fast. In just seconds, several apps are installed. The moment Chloe logs into WeChat, unread messages pop up. They're from Mia Parker, her former assistant of 2 years. She only has a few people on WeChat. Besides you, there are a few from her old company. Mia has been messaging her since she got married, all the way until 2 days ago. The messages never stopped. Most ask how she's doing, but she could never reply. Looking at the long string of messages, Chloe feels warmth in her heart and replies right away. Sorry, Mia. I couldn't reply before. I'm doing okay now. Don't worry. Less than 2 seconds after sending, a reply comes back instantly. Chloe, you're finally alive. I thought you got married and didn't want to talk to me anymore. Ugh, Chloe, you have no idea. After you disappeared, the company was full of rumors, especially that awful Vanessa Reed. She's been so smug these 2 years, bad-mouthing you to everyone. She says you deserved it. It makes me so mad. Seeing Mia's messages, Chloe presses her lips together. Vanessa isn't wrong. She did bring this on herself. Back at the company, she always outshone Vanessa. After she left the industry, Vanessa acting like this made sense. Mia, how have you been? Is life okay? Chloe doesn't respond to Mia's rant. She asks how she is instead. I'm good, Chloe. Don't worry. I'm tough as a cockroach. I just miss you. Chloe, will you ever come back? Chloe freezes. A trace of longing fills her eyes. Will she come back? She turns to look at you, then at Lily. After a moment, the longing slowly fades. Probably not. But if you miss me, we can find time to meet. Meanwhile, in downtown Fairview, inside Starlight Entertainment Tower, a petite girl about 5'3" sets down the heavy load on her shoulder. Excited, she grips her phone with both hands and types nonstop. But soon, a sharp female voice snaps her out of her joy. Mia Parker, are you slacking? Get back to work. You still think you're an assistant to a rising star? If you don't want the job, leave. The voice belongs to a fox-faced woman with her chin lifted high. Her narrow eyes are full of disdain. What are you looking at? Take the gear to the studio. If you delay my recording, can you afford it? Mia rolls her eyes at the woman. She curses under her breath, but still lifts the gear. Then she heads toward the recording studio. Okay, Chloe. I'm off this Saturday. Let's talk then. Chloe looks at the message, and a smile finally appears. She scrolls a little more. Seeing no other messages, she switches to Buzz. Her last post there is from 2 years ago, her statement announcing retirement. Her hundreds of thousands of followers have fallen to just a few thousand. Besides dead accounts, some old fans still leave comments. Checking on her, she casually browses trending topics. Most are recent gossip, but among them, a few are about a song that just blew up. All My Life With You, a heavenly song. A mystery singer with just one video. Over 1 million fans overnight. Who is Stella Grace? Deep dive, the hidden gem song everyone is talking about. Chloe is curious what this viral song sounds like. So she taps the title and the phone jumps to a video page. A familiar guitar melody plays. The living room falls silent. Only the song echoes around them. You turn away awkwardly. Lily blinks her big eyes, dives into Chloe's arms, and looks at the screen. Chloe freezes completely. That familiar voice. Isn't that the song she heard from the room 2 days ago? So he was recording a video that day. Lily speaks first. She points at the screen, then looks up at Chloe. Her big eyes are full of curiosity. It's Daddy. Daddy's in the phone. It is Daddy. Chloe strokes the little girl's head and answers. Only now does she understand why you have so much money. To replace the furniture. The video has millions of likes. Of course he has money. She turns to look at your sharp profile. Her eyes are unreadable. After getting Mommy's answer, Lily happily jumps back into your arms. Her tiny hands cup Daddy's face. Her big eyes shine as she says sweetly, Daddy sounds so gentle. Lily wants to sing too. Lily wants to be in the phone too. Her soft little hands press against your face. Your eyes melt, and you cup your daughter's little face too. Lily likes singing too? Yes. Lily's big eyes curve as she answers without hesitation. Your smile grows even brighter. Okay. Then Daddy will teach Lily. Once you learn it, you can sing in the phone, okay? Lily keeps nodding her little head. Then she happily plants a big kiss on your cheek. With that reward, you beam at once. Under the little girl's admiring gaze, you hurry to the guest room and bring out the guitar. Back on the couch, you tune the guitar. You turn and see Chloe and Lily, both staring at you without blinking. Your face actually turns a little red. Then you touch the strings. Today, Daddy will make a song just for Lily. Daddy will sing it once. Then I'll sing one line, and Lily sings it after me. Lily nods happily. Her little face is full of excitement. This song is called Big Burst of Courage. Listen closely, Lily. With that, you gently strum. A bright melody fills the living room. Lily's sense of rhythm is surprisingly good. She bobs her head and sways along. You can't help swaying with her, watching the father and daughter move in sync. Chloe's eyes slowly soften. A smile quietly appears on her face. She even joins your rhythm. For the first time, the whole family is lost in joy. In that moment, even the living room feels brighter. Following the song, Lily makes a tiny fist and strikes a flying Superman pose. You set down the guitar. Then you do the pose with her. Then you gently tap Lily's cute little nose. Lily throws herself into your arms. Her tiny arms wrap tight around your neck. Daddy, Lily likes this, Daddy. Please don't go back to before, okay? Lily's soft voice sounds by your ear. Your lips part, and your eyes suddenly blur. You hold Lily tight. You bury your face against her clothes. Yeah. Daddy will never be like that again. Your voice is hoarse but firm. Chloe can't see your face right now, but tears are already streaming down hers. Still, she is smiling. She knows those old days will never come back. Never again. You are the first to steady yourself. You put the guitar beside you and sit Lily on your lap. Lily, let's learn the song now. I'll sing one line and you sing after Daddy, okay? Okay. Lily agrees right away. The rest of the time becomes a father-daughter lesson. All morning, their singing fills the living room. Seeing them lost in learning the song, Chloe quietly starts making lunch. But her cooking clearly isn't as good as yours. At lunch, Lily keeps saying she only wants Daddy's cooking from now on. Chloe gives the little girl a jealous side-eye. Inside, she feels deeply wronged. Little traitor. 2 days and she's already bought off. This family mood makes you feel at ease. This is what a real family should feel like. Lily learns fast. In just 3 days, she can sing Big Burst of Courage all the way through. At Lily's strong request, you record a video of her and post it on TikTok. In the video, Lily wears a pink princess dress. With a bow in her hair, her tiny body sways to the music. She is beyond adorable. While filming, you grin from ear to ear. Your face screams, "That's my daughter, and I'm proud." Chloe, watching from the side, catches your expression. She nearly laughs herself breathless. It's the first time she's seen you look like this. Over these 3 days, thanks to your good behavior, Chloe's relationship with you eases a lot. At least now, Chloe will say a few words to you first. No one expects Stella Grace's second video to be a children's song. And it's original too. And it's still that good. At TikTok HQ, Nick spots the video right away. After watching it, he gives it maximum boost without thinking. Such a cute little sweetheart. Such a great song. Nick smiles like a doting aunt, grinning ear to ear. Then TikTok trending explodes again. The buzz around all my life with you hasn't even died down, and big burst of courage has already started a storm. This video takes off even faster. In one afternoon it hits 5 million likes. The comment count is insane. So that night you have to mute your phone again. Holding Lily on the couch, you happily scroll the comments. The comments are pure gold. You can't stop scrolling. If I had a daughter like this, every punk blonde within 50 miles is getting shaved bald. This is the top liked comment. Like father, like daughter. Dad opened with the bombshell, all my life with you. Then his daughter followed with big burst of courage. Is mom up next? This one has the most replies. One morning, after your run, you wipe your sweat and open the door. You see Chloe coming out of the bathroom in a new slip nightgown. She has clearly just showered and is drying her hair. The warm air has flushed her pretty face. The two of you stare at each other. A line of poetry suddenly pops into your mind. Pure and unadorned. Like a lotus rising from clear water. It fits Chloe perfectly right now. Seeing you stare like an idiot, Chloe instinctively covers her chest. Her face flushes, even her earlobes turning red. You've been married for over 2 years. Yet this feels like a couple just starting out. Morning. Chloe tries to calm down and greets you, but her steps toward the bedroom speed up. Morning, you answer simply. Chloe says nothing else and flees back to the bedroom. You smile helplessly and shake off your random thoughts. Humming, you walk into the bathroom. Shower, cook, wake Lily. The daily trio. When you open the bedroom door, Lily is still asleep. Her little mouth is open, sprawled across your big bed. After days of proper food and sleep, Lily looks much healthier. She's still thin, but her spirit is visibly better. You sit by the bed and watch for a while. Then you lean down and gently pinch her little nose. Lily, time to get up and eat. The little girl on the bed pouts. She opens her eyes a little. When she sees you, the corners of her mouth rise. Then she slowly reaches out and hugs your neck. Daddy, she says sweetly, full of affection. You smile and pick her up. You carry her out and set her on the stool by the sink. These past 2 days, she's been washing up by herself. You stand beside her, helping with toothpaste and towels. Lily is smart. You taught her for 2 days and she learned it. Chloe comes out of the bedroom then. Her long hair is pulled up high, tied into a small bun. Seeing Chloe like this makes your eyes brighten. You nod inwardly. This is the energy a woman in her 20s should have. But she's still too thin. She'd be even prettier with a little softness. Chloe is still nervous, her cheeks slightly red. This is her first time dressing like this at home. She doesn't know if it looks good. She glances at you, still taking care of Lily. Then she quietly sits at the table. His eyes seem to light up just now. So that means it looks good, right? Wait, why does she care what he thinks? Chloe puffs her cheeks in frustration. Her chopsticks stir the bowl without her noticing. She's mad at herself for being so weak. You sit down then, holding Lily after washing her up. Lily sweetly calls, Mommy. Then she picks up her little spoon and scoops up the golden millet porridge. Can you come out with us today? You are enjoying your food when you suddenly hear Chloe. You look up at her, confused. Chloe nods without looking at you, but her earlobes are bright red. Sure, you agree right away. On the street, you hail a cab. Today, you're heading to Summit Plaza downtown. Chloe and her former assistant, Mia Parker, are meeting at a boba shop there. The reason she's bringing you and Lily is that Mia wants to meet the little girl. And Lily has been your little shadow lately. She won't leave your side. So you're only coming because of her. After 2 years, Mia can finally see Chloe again. She's thrilled. She bought several milk teas ahead of time. She sits there watching the shop entrance. Mia worked with Chloe for a year and a half. They were like sisters. Chloe was so good to her. Sadly, Chloe later got together with you. Mia never understood why Chloe insisted on being with that useless man. She couldn't get it and she tried to stop her. But Chloe had made up her mind. She wouldn't listen at all. Mia's mind is wandering when she suddenly sees that familiar figure, holding hands with a bouncy little cutie, walking in through the door. Her eyes light up. She jumps up and waves. Chloe, over here. Hearing the voice, Chloe looks up and sees Mia waving. A smile spreads across her face. Mia hasn't changed. She's still so bright and lively. When they get close, joy fills their eyes. Along with tears, the long-separated sisters can barely hold back their emotions. Mia looks Chloe over carefully. Her eyes turn even redder. She grabs Chloe's hand. Her lips start to quiver. Chloe, you've gotten so thin. Did that man treat you badly? Where is he? I'll teach him a lesson. Chloe presses her lips and shakes her head. She sits down with Mia. Then she sits Lily beside her and speaks. Don't worry, Mia. He's good to me now. What about you? Has work been okay since I left? I'm good too. Chloe, you have no idea how much I missed you. They catch up for a while. Only then does Mia look at the little girl. Lily has been quietly sitting there. Mia was too busy catching up with Chloe to really look at her. Now that she does, her eyes light up. She looks so much like Chloe. Like they were made from the same mold. Especially those bright, lively eyes. One look, and you can't help loving her. Chloe, is this Lily? She looks just like you. She's so cute. As Mia speaks, she leaves her seat and crouches in front of Lily. She reaches out and touches her little face. Then her brows furrow. The child is just like Chloe, far too thin. Mia is furious inside. She's sure. That useless man must have treated Chloe and the child badly. The more she thinks, the angrier she gets. She wants to confront him right now. So she looks up at Chloe. Chloe, didn't you say he'd come too? Where is he? Chloe can feel Mia's hostility toward you, but she doesn't know what to say. She can only smile awkwardly. Lily wanted ice cream. He's waiting in line to buy her some. Mia sees the look on Chloe's face. That makes her even angrier. Her Chloe was always gentle and cool. Now there's fear mixed into that calm softness. Mia can feel it. Afraid of scaring the child, she only snorts and returns to her seat. But inside, she's grinding her teeth, wanting to kill you. Chloe, Mia starts to speak, then suddenly stops. Her eyes sharpen as she looks toward the entrance. Chloe pauses, looking even more awkward. She thinks Mia reacted because you came back. She is about to turn around, when a shrill voice sounds behind her. Mia Parker, you have time for milk tea? Did you finish the work I gave you? Vanessa Reed, give it a rest. Today's my day off. Mia's face darkens, like a kitten with its fur up. She glares at the speaker. Chloe turns and sees it's Vanessa Reed. Chloe freezes for a moment. She used to be a rising star at Chloe's company, also marketed as a serious singer. Well, if it isn't Chloe, shouldn't you be home serving your husband and kid? What are you doing here with Mia? Vanessa smiles, but every word drips with mockery. Before Chloe can speak, Mia snaps. Vanessa, mind your own business. It's not work hours. Cut the passive-aggressive crap. Chloe, let's go. There's a mad dog barking here. It'll only ruin our mood. Mia says this, picks up Lily, and pulls Chloe's hand to leave. But Vanessa steps in front of them. Her eyes darken. She raises a brow at Chloe and smiles. Oh, Chloe, why are you so skinny? Life been hard? If it has, just tell me. I can spare you something. I'm kind like that. Look at Mia. She's doing grunt work under me now. She's doing fine, right Mia? Mia's face turns livid. She says nothing, just stares. Chloe whips around to look at Mia. Her eyes are full of disbelief. Grunt work means hard physical labor. How could the company make Mia do that? But now is clearly not the time to ask. Chloe turns back to Vanessa, anger in her eyes. But before she can speak, Mia cuts in. My contract ends at the end of the month. I'll quit then. I just hope someone doesn't fall harder the higher she climbs. If Chloe makes a comeback, someone might wake up screaming. Vanessa freezes. Chloe really does haunt her a little. After all, Chloe outshone her. For a year and a half. Back then, who even knew Vanessa? But Vanessa soon laughs. She looks at Chloe with contempt. A comeback? That's the funniest joke I've heard. What company would sign a washed-up mom? Speaking of kids, Chloe, yours is pretty cute. Maybe train her to be the next rising star. Vanessa says it with pure disdain. She even gets carried away and reaches to pinch Lily's face. Stop. Get your filthy hand away from her. Touch her, and I swear you'll regret it. Two voices ring out at once. One is Chloe's. The other deep male voice is yours. Your eyes are fierce. You stride up and hand the ice cream to the three of them. Then you face Vanessa, shielding Chloe and Lily behind you. Vanessa jumps. She backs up 2 steps without thinking. Angry, you give off serious pressure. But she steadies herself. Then she looks you over and suddenly laughs. Oh, it's this pretty boy loser. I wondered who it was. It's you. What, you want to hit me in public? You frown and glance back at Chloe, questioning. Clearly asking where this shrew came from. A singer from my old company. I didn't expect to run into her. Others may not fear you angry, but Chloe does. When she sees you looking at her, she lowers her head. Seeing that, your frown deepens. You sigh inside. You stop asking and turn back. You look down at Vanessa. A singer? Sorry, never heard of you. All I know is, good dogs don't block the road. Move. You say it dead serious. Vanessa's voice turns sharper. Know your place. You think I don't know? You used to suck up to Tyler Grant and Ryan Cole from Bloom Boys every day, buying them drinks nonstop. Now you're acting tough? Tyler Grant and Ryan Cole. You think about those names. At last, you remember who they are. They were in the old Ethan's boy band. After leaving the industry, the old Ethan wanted back in. He did buy them drinks and suck up to them. But they never gave him the time of day. I'm not close to those two. Keep harassing us and I'll call security. Vanessa glares at you, but still steps aside. You take Chloe's hand and signal Mia to follow. You head straight out. But as you pass Vanessa, she suddenly speaks to Chloe again. What a shame. Someone can't sing anymore. Chloe, my new song drops at the end of the month. Then Vanessa laughs happily. How can you compare to me now? Vanessa's nasty voice echoes in everyone's ears. Mia wants to rush over and slap her twice. Vanessa knows Chloe loves singing but can't sing now. Saying that is pure cruelty. Your steps pause. You give Vanessa a long look. Then you walk on without expression. Chloe says nothing. She only presses her lips. Just then, a tiny childlike voice rings out. Clear and firm. Mommy sings better than you. You're a bad lady. Everyone is stunned. No one expected the little girl to speak up for her mom. You freeze for only a second. Then you smile and rub the little girl's head. Nice. That's my girl. You were still angry, but the second Lily speaks, that anger vanishes. You ignore Vanessa's reaction. The group leaves that mess behind. At a restaurant, Chloe and Mia start chatting. On the way, Chloe had worries she never asked about. Now they're seated with no outsiders around. She takes Mia's hand and finally asks what has been on her mind. Mia, why are you doing grunt work for Vanessa? And what about Ms. Bennett? Ms. Bennett was Chloe's former agent, almost 40. She had always treated Chloe like a daughter. Hearing Chloe's question, Mia can't hide her sadness. After you left, Ms. Bennett was fired not long after. She looked for work for ages but found nothing. Then her mother got sick and was hospitalized. She had to stay at the hospital and care for her, so she only took a nanny job. Chloe never imagined Ms. Bennett had fallen so far. Her vision blurs. She can almost see Ms. Bennett back then. Sharp, capable, and efficient. Both fall silent. Chloe presses her lips together. She knows this is her fault. If she hadn't been so willful, Ms. Bennett wouldn't be like this. Ms. Bennett had defied the company for her so many times. When Chloe had a future, the company let it slide. But after she just walked away and quit, it was easy to imagine what happened to Ms. Bennett. The mood turns heavy. After a rushed meal, Mia talks with Chloe a bit longer, then leaves in a hurry. Chloe stays down. The three of you had planned to take Lily to the amusement park. But now Chloe isn't in the mood. You can feel it and want to say something. But in the end, you don't. You don't understand either. Why did Chloe act like she was under a spell back then? And insist on marrying you? The old Ethan didn't know. You know even less. Chloe wants to go home and be alone. But seeing Lily's hopeful eyes, she can't bear it. To keep Lily from being disappointed, the three of you still go to the amusement park. The little girl is thrilled. It's her first time here. She grabs your hand and tries to rush in. Chloe forces herself to perk up. She doesn't want Lily to remember her first amusement park trip. With a sad mom. First, the family rides the carousel. After that, you try a few more rides. Before you know it, the sky grows dark. Colorful lights come on. The last ride is the Ferris wheel. When you carry Lily in and sit with Chloe, Lily is already asleep in your arms. The wheel slowly rises. The glowing buildings below slowly shrink. What you don't know is this is Chloe's first amusement park too, and her first Ferris wheel ride. Her almond eyes look outside with wonder. They sparkle. She looks out the window. You look at her. Maybe she feels your gaze, because her ears slowly turn red. She gives you a shy, teasing eye roll. You've never seen that look before. It nearly gets to you. The Ferris wheel lights shine on her thin face, and suddenly, she seems dazzling. The wheel keeps rising. The next second, around the castle, fireworks shoot into the sky all at once. As the fireworks bloom, you clearly see a breathtaking smile appear on Chloe's face. Comes from her heart. You stare, stunned. The wheel reaches its highest point. The fireworks are clearer, and Chloe's face is even more beautiful. You don't have to be scared like before. Amid the fireworks, your voice is soft, and Chloe doesn't catch it. She turns to you, questioning. You don't look at her. You keep watching the fireworks. You're too gentle. That's not good. People will bully you. You don't have to be scared anymore. I know you want to sing. I know there are things you still want to do. Go do them. I'll take care of Lily. Chloe doesn't answer. You turn and see two bright tear tracks on her face. Her lips press tight as she stares at you without blinking. The hurt and conflict in her eyes almost drown you. You tense up at once, not understanding why she suddenly started crying. Who are you? Chloe keeps staring at you. Her almond eyes are misty. Her clear voice is quiet, but it lands in your heart like thunder. You fall silent. The air goes still, as if even the fireworks have gone quiet. After a long while, you give her a gentle smile. Then you speak, your voice suddenly hoarse. I'm Ethan Hayes. Chloe keeps looking at you. Your smile makes her heart suddenly lose its rhythm. Pounds wildly, and your answer is not what she expected. She looks into your bright, clear eyes, and her tears fall faster. She hugs her knees, lowers her head, and sobs softly. Then she says, right, you're Ethan Hayes. Who else could you be? Let me tell you a cliché story. Once, there was a little girl in an orphanage. She was timid, but in that orphanage, there was a boy 1 year older who always protected her. One day, a group of boys bullied her. That boy stood in front of her, never letting her get hurt, while he was beaten all over. Back then, that boy was her whole sky. But after that, he disappeared. Years later, she grew up. She met him again and, just as she wished, married him. After hearing it, you're speechless. Now some things finally make sense. Chloe lifts her head, eyes blurred with tears. She looks so lonely and pitiful. She has finally spoken her secret. No one understood her stubbornness. Everyone thought she deserved better. Only she believed it was worth it. But it ended so badly. She regretted it countless times. Until this version of you appeared. She asked who he was. He said he was Ethan Hayes. That is enough. Gentleness overflows in your eyes. Suddenly, you understand how Chloe feels. Seeing the tenderness and care in your eyes, Chloe can't hold back and throws herself into your arms. She fights Lily for space there, sobbing quietly. Lily wakes up. She opens her eyes and looks at Mommy in confusion. Mommy has taken her spot. The little girl freezes for only a second. Then she happily hugs Daddy with one arm and Mommy with the other. She gives them both loud kisses on the cheek. Today is Lily's best day ever. Looking at the two beauties in your arms, you can't help laughing. Life is moving in a better direction. That's enough. But some plans need to change. The fireworks fade, and the Ferris wheel slowly descends. Chloe carries Lily ahead, and you follow behind. Watching Chloe power walk, you rub your nose. After getting off the wheel, Chloe left your arms. In an instant, she seems to go cold toward you again. Chloe is nervous, even holding Lily too tightly. Her ears and cheeks feel hot. She actually stayed in your arms that long, and even nuzzled into you like a shy girl. This is awful. He must be laughing at her inside. When they just came out of the Ferris wheel, she saw the hidden smile on that man's face. Thinking of that, Chloe walks even faster. It's like she's race walking. You have no idea why she suddenly has so much energy. You nearly have to jog to keep up. Not until you leave the park gates. And see Chloe still isn't stopping. Do you have to call out and stop her? Hey, are you walking home? Let's get a cab here. Only then does Chloe stop by the road. Still not looking at you. Now she's even more sure you were laughing at her. Damn it. Even more embarrassing. After a long wait, you finally get a cab. For the first time, you think about buying a car. The cab stops at your complex. You pay the fare. You carry Lily out quietly and head home. You settle Lily in the room, then quickly head to your bedroom. You get into bed and soon fall asleep. Unlike you, sleeping soundly, Chloe tosses and turns. Whenever she closes her eyes in bed, scenes from the amusement park fill her mind. Annoyed, Chloe pulls the blanket over her face. She tries to force herself to sleep, but her constantly fluttering lashes show just how restless her heart is. At 6 in the morning, you wake up on time as usual. Run, wash up, cook, wake Lily. The whole routine is done. But Chloe still hasn't come out. Looking at the closed master bedroom door, you scratch your head. Looks like you really got home late. She's still asleep. You don't plan to wake her. You'll just save her breakfast. After breakfast, you wash and put away the dishes. When you come out of the kitchen, Chloe is up too. Her pretty face slightly red. She crosses the living room to wash up. Do you still want to sing? Hearing your voice, Chloe freezes for a moment. She doesn't respond for a while. Holding your phone, you lean on the bathroom doorway and wait. After a moment, her soft voice reaches you. Yes, just one word. Nothing more. To Chloe, life right now is already beyond anything she dared imagine these past 2 years. Singing is a faraway dream, one she can only bury in her heart. You don't ask more. You nod and return to the guest room with your phone. You open your TikTok DMs. Your inbox has long exploded. Ever since the first video went up, you only skimmed it once and never checked again. Now it's hard to search, but you keep scrolling. You patiently filter message after message. Finally, your eyes light up. You tap one of the DMs. Looking at the message, your fingers tap the screen as you think it over. At first, you posted videos just to make money. Once you made enough, you planned to settle Lily and Chloe, then step away. But after yesterday, you've changed your mind. The DM is simple. Blue Wave Entertainment sincerely invites you to join our team. With your musical talent, we can, in the shortest time, turn you into a top-tier superstar. At the end of the DM is Blue Wave Entertainment's contact number. Blue Wave Entertainment is one of the country's big 3 entertainment companies. In this world, TikTok is a Blue Wave subsidiary. After a quick thought, you stop hesitating. You enter Blue Wave's contact number and call. It rings only a few times before a mature woman's voice answers. Hello, who's speaking? Hi, my TikTok account is Stella Grace. I got your company's invitation DM. Is now a good time to talk? Meanwhile, far away at TikTok HQ in Harbor City, Madison Blake takes the call and freezes. She never expected Stella Grace to actually call her. After all, days have passed since she sent that DM. She thought he had no interest in showbiz. Hello? Still there? Pleasant male voice comes through. Madison snaps back. Then joy flashes across her face. After all, the hottest person online these days is definitely this mystery guy. Mr. Grace, I'm Madison Blake. Deputy Director of HR and Admin at Blue Wave Entertainment. Are you looking to join Blue Wave? Hello, Director Blake. Sorry, but I'm not planning to enter showbiz right now. But I'd like to recommend a singer. I wonder if your company would be interested. Madison can't help feeling disappointed. She smiles bitterly and shakes her head. What she wants is Stella Grace. Mr. Grace, here's the thing. I'm only a deputy director. If it were you joining us with your fame, I could approve it myself. But for someone else, I'm afraid I can't just say yes. Even though she isn't thrilled, Madison explains it seriously. I can promise you, she's a very strong singer, and I'll write songs for her. Also, if your company ever needs songs, I can be a songwriter for Blue Wave, but with conditions. Don't send just anyone to me. If I don't like them, I won't write. If you're open to that, we can discuss the details. What do you think? You ask calmly over the phone. Madison slowly falls silent, her mind racing. She weighs the pros and cons. After a moment, she admits she's tempted. But the company isn't hers alone. She has to report up. Mr. Grace, this isn't something I can decide alone. I'll discuss it with the company and get back to you. Either way, I'll reply as soon as I can. Okay, I'll wait for your reply. The call ends, and Madison doesn't hesitate. She grabs her phone and hurries out the door. On your end, you put down the phone and think for a moment. You decide to wait for their answer. After all, Blue Wave is one of the big three. It's a stronger starting point. If this doesn't work, you'll find another company. With one worry handled, you breathe out. You open the guest room door and step out. Lily is still playing nicely. She's mumbling something now and then. Chloe has finished washing up. She's eating at the table. Hearing the door, she looks up at you, then lowers her head and pretends nothing happened. But you catch the shy look on her face. And those panda eyes. Who knows what she was thinking last night? She actually lost sleep. You're even more confused. What's she shy about? You don't tell Chloe about the entertainment company. Nothing is set yet, so there's no point. You stop looking at her. Just then, someone knocks. You look at Chloe in confusion. But Chloe is looking back at you just as confused. That only confuses you more. You and Chloe are both orphans. No one ever visits. So who could this be? The knocking continues, louder and louder. Clearly, whoever's outside is knocking harder after getting no answer. You frown. How rude. No one answers for a second and they pound like that. You don't wait. Your face goes cold as you stride to the door. But then someone outside shouts, Ethan, open up. We know you're home. It's Tyler and Ryan. Weren't you texting us every day to come drink? Hearing those two sleazy voices, your face turns dark. Chloe's face changes too. She frowns at the door in disgust. Lily has already dropped her toy and run into Chloe's arms. The loud knocking scared her. You turn and see it. Your face darkens even more, with a hint of killing intent. Damn it. You spent days finally soothing your little treasure. And these two dare scare her like this? Unforgivable. You open the door. Standing there are Tyler Grant and Ryan Cole from your old boy band. They wear mocking smiles and try to look past you inside. But you block their view completely. Ethan, why'd you take so long? What, not happy to see us? Seeing their faces, you want to punch them. Back when you were in the group together, these two used to call you Ethan with respect. Because the old Ethan was the face of the boy band. He was the most popular and he carried the group into debut. When you dated Chloe, they were insanely jealous. But after you two left the industry and faded out, their attitude changed. Now every Ethan from them drips with mockery. People like this, and the old Ethan still tried to suck up to them. What a joke. You're not that idiot, so you don't give them a nice face. You know the answer. You're not welcome. Go back where you came from. Tyler, on the right, shamelessly steps forward. Bad mood today, Ethan? Didn't you keep begging to see us? Now we're here, and this is your attitude? I get it. You haven't had a drink. Come on, let Tyler have a couple with you. If this were the old you, you'd have happily invited them in for drinks by now. But you're not him. You close the door behind you. You sidestep Tyler's reaching hand, your face still cold. I quit drinking. I'm not drinking again. And I don't want to see you again. Don't come looking for me. Tyler stops mid-step and stares at you. Then he looks at Ryan, and they both laugh. Ryan, did I hear that right? He doesn't want to see us? Tyler picks his ear, acting shocked. Ryan laughs too. You heard him, Tyler. He's kicking us out. Impressive. Vanessa was right. Someone's lost his mind. He still thinks he's a big deal. Tyler's face changes instantly and turns cold. What? Got too comfortable. Forget how you begged us before? You look at these two clowns. You're speechless. What is this, a face-changing act with a duet? You instinctively glance at the closed door. Lily and Chloe are still inside. Arguing here would scare them. You raise your hand and pat Tyler's shoulder. Then you wave them off. Move. We'll talk outside. Before Tyler and Ryan can react, you grab one in each hand and drag them out. When Tyler and Ryan finally react, they angrily try to shake you off. But your strength is shockingly high. No matter how they struggle, they can't break free. You drag them all the way outside the floor. Only then do you let go. Go back where you came from. I won't say it again. Tyler and Ryan's faces are flushed red. They had sworn to Vanessa they'd handle this. They didn't expect to get shut down. But your strength just scared them. For now, they don't dare move recklessly. Don't you want to know why we came? After Tyler says that, Ryan seems afraid you'll refuse again. So he quickly adds, we're here to invite you back to the boy band. Haven't you always wanted back in? You look at them sideways. You want to hear what dirty scheme they're hiding. Tyler and Ryan see you seem interested. A smug look appears in their eyes. Didn't you always want to come back? You even said Chloe ruined your future. Now we can help you return. But you have to divorce Chloe. How's that? Easy, right? You keep looking at them sideways. Do they take you for a damn idiot? Are you done? Then get lost. Don't push your luck. You're the ones pushing yours. You don't back down and fire right back. Watching their faces turn red. They look like they want to fight but don't dare. You reach out and pat Tyler's shoulder. It makes him flinch. I know why you're here. Go tell your master to stop using Chloe for clout. Or else. With that, you ignore these two idiots. You turn and walk back. Watching you leave, Tyler and Ryan's faces shift between pale and red. They glare hard at you. Ryan is still unwilling to let it go. Tyler, we're just letting him walk? Tyler grimaces and rubs the shoulder you slapped. Annoyed, he snaps, what else? This is weird. It's like he suddenly became a different person. And he's so strong. Let's go back. Since we failed, we'll have to think of another move later. Ryan gives a defeated yeah. The two turn and leave. You head home with light steps. Chloe still hasn't finished eating. She looks at you from the table, questioning. Are they gone? Yeah. They won't come again. You say it casually. Then you pick up Lily and sit on the couch. Seeing you calmly play toys with Lily, Chloe finally turns back and keeps eating. The home returns to its warm calm. Unlike you, Tyler and Ryan are miserable. After being humiliated by you, Vanessa humiliates them all over again. They had promised Vanessa they could talk you into it, but they got kicked out instead. That makes them hate you even more. At dusk, Chloe takes Lily out for groceries. Home alone, you pick up your phone to scroll TikTok. Just then, Madison Blake calls. Mr. Grace, is that you? It's me. As soon as you answer, her voice comes through again. Mr. Grace, we've discussed it. We can let your recommended singer join us. But the higher-up said, you only have 2 songs out right now. And one is a children's song. Don't get me wrong. Both songs are great. But they still want to see more of your composing skills. Would that be okay? As expected, with only 2 songs, they don't trust your ability. Composition, right? Sure. Your answer is short and clear. Madison had been pretty anxious. But hearing Stella Grace agree so readily, she feels a wave of relief. She spent all day running around for this. She believes in Stella Grace's talent. But the higher-ups still have doubts. In the end, the company agrees to give Stella Grace a chance. It just so happens Harmony Music gave several entertainment companies a tough assignment. They've invited many songwriters for it lately. Sadly, none were good enough. They all got passed over. If Stella Grace can solve it, the company won't doubt him anymore. Mr. Grace, can we discuss the details in person? You'll still need to come here and write the lyrics and music on site. Madison says sincerely. She also wants to meet this mystery man and see what he really looks like. You think for a moment. Besides taking care of Lily, there isn't much to do at home. So you agree readily. Okay. When and where? Harbor City. If possible, tomorrow would be best. The sooner, the better for you. It shows your value more. Okay. Then see you tomorrow afternoon. After hanging up, you book a flight for 10 tomorrow morning. Before long, you fall fast asleep. When Chloe comes back with Lily, she sees you sleeping. Lily walks to the couch and gently nestles into your arms. In your dream, you feel a kitten rubbing your face. You can't breathe and jolt awake. Lily's happy giggles ring by your ear. You look down and realize it's your precious daughter, pinching your nose with her warm little hand. Daddy, dinner's ready. You smile knowingly. Suddenly, you feel this life is pretty good. The smell of food drifts from the dining area. Your stomach starts to feel hungry. Chloe then comes out of the kitchen, holding 2 bowls of rice. She glances at you and says softly, you wouldn't wake up, so I cooked. You pick Lily up and stand. Looks and smells amazing. Now I'm hungry. Hearing your praise, Chloe gets a little shy. She nods, then returns to the kitchen and brings another bowl of rice to the table. The family eats together. You put a piece of crispy pork in Lily's bowl. Then you turn to Chloe and say, by the way, I need to go out tomorrow. I don't know how many days I'll be gone. Chloe is drinking soup. Hearing you say that, she chokes and starts coughing. You quickly hand her a tissue, worried. Chloe takes it and turns away to wipe her mouth. Hearing you suddenly have to leave does panic her. She doesn't know if she should ask where you're going. A week ago, she wanted to run. Now, hearing you're leaving, she actually feels reluctant. Lily asks first. Daddy, where are you going? You rub her little head. Daddy's gonna find mommy a job. Then you look at Chloe. Sorry, I decided this for you without asking. But Lily said you like singing. I think you do, right? I didn't tell you before because nothing was set. Now a company wants me to go talk. If it works out, you can make a proper comeback. You can sing again. Blue Wave Entertainment should be a good fit. He wants her to sing. Chloe instinctively looks at you. You are serious. Your eyes meet. Mist suddenly fills Chloe's almond eyes. Her eyes redden, and her beautiful gaze turns soft as water. That catches you off guard, so you lower your head and shovel in rice. Chloe never thought she would truly get to sing again one day, and this man chose it for her on his own. Thank you. I love singing. I really, really do. Chloe says softly, her voice growing firmer. She loves singing, and she wants life to be better for Mia and Ms. Bennett, so they won't be bullied anymore. Ever since meeting Mia, she has been worried about them. No need to thank me. If you like it, that's enough.